Hello everybody, this is Char coming to you with a commentary, or better a thorough description of the PC gun jamming bug. This is the first time I actually commentate on something, so bear with me in case I get strangled in my own words. This is a bug where I just am unable to do anything when I'm shooting at somebody. I've had this since the very first day that I played this game, which is the release day, and I have found nothing that can solve it or make it less frequent or anything. Anyhow, in this video it happens about 4 times, and you will see I put in like big colored letters each time it happens, and I will also obviously announce it when it happens, so you can clearly judge for yourself then. I've addressed this issue to a couple of the Black Ops developers for about 3 days, and I finally got a reply from one guy named David Vonderhaar. I'm pretty sure some of you know him. And let me read. So the tweet that I got replied to is, I told him, "Can you say anything at all about the PC gun jamming bug? I've been asking this on various boards, Twitters for 3 days, and I have got no update at all." After which he replied to me, "This is not up to me at PCDev," which is a other Twitterer for Treyarch, "and his team can take it out, but the PC game is also playable with controllers. Dangerous." First of all, this makes absolutely no sense. I knew there was a preventive measure in the game to stop people on console from using turbo controllers with semi-automatic weapons like the M14 and the Fall. But on PC, as he says, we can use controllers, but nobody in his right mind would ever do that, simply because nobody on PC uses a controller because we don't have auto aim, and even if we would have auto aim, it would be a significant disadvantage that no turbo controller could ever make up for. That aside, I also told the guy in some previous Twitter message, which I'm sure he just read but ignored, that it happens with every weapon I use, and as you see in this game, I am using the MP5, and you will see it happen 4 times. Turbo controllers have absolutely no effect at all on full automatic weapons, so I really don't get what he's trying to tell me here, because it's clearly a bug. On top of that, I'm not sure how the gun jamming works on console, but I can't do anything when the gun jams. As you can see, the first jam is about to happen. I'm trying to hip fire this guy, but nothing happens, and I just stare at him and I die. If this would be an actual, I call it the gun jamming bug because it apparently looks like that, but when playing today, I found out that it not only jams the gun, but I also can't reload, I can't knife, I can't do anything. It's just like my game freezes up for a second, but it doesn't, because I can walk around actively. I can see what other people are doing. I just can't do anything myself to respond to somebody who's attacking me. Anyhow, the only thing I gotta mention, the only thing that I can do is aim down sight back and forth, so I can transition between hipfire, aim down sight, but it doesn't change anything about the gun, or I can't shoot. Something I also discovered that I should probably add to this is that I can't, if this happens and I go into Last Stand, it just takes out my primary in Last Stand, but then I still can't fire that primary, but it takes like forever before it takes out my secondary, which is also pretty annoying. Anyhow, as some people might say, that it might be a problem with my mouse. This is absolutely not a problem with my mouse. I've played countless of FPS games and other games, and I've never had this. I've tried a different mouse on this computer, and it just keeps on happening. So that's one factor that can be eliminated. I also can't say I have found many other people who have this problem. I asked around a bit on 2 forum boards, and nobody actually had this. Only got some replies from people saying, yeah, that it's probably something to do with the gun jamming bug that's in gun jamming turbo prevention, however the fuck you want to call it. But yeah, as I said, I can't reload, I can't knife, so it's obviously nothing to do with that. I think I said about everything now, and I'll just leave it to that. And later in the movie, I think, let me see, in about 1 minute there will be another one, then another minute for the next gun jam, and then at the very end there will be a final fourth gun jam. There's also in between those, there's like one situation where I think it might have jammed, but this replay is a little old already and I can't exactly remember if it was just me being slow or if it was an actual gun jam that happened. And while I'm at it, I would actually also like to address another annoying bug, is that kill streaks for some reason go through buildings. It has happened countless of times to me that I'm sitting in a building with no entrances around me, and I simply get napalm striked or the rolling thunder right through the fucking building. So, in case any developer is watching this, please fix both of those issues because they are by far the two most annoying things in this game right now, for me at least. And I'm pretty sure that I'm not the only one who's suffering from these problems. As you can see, here is the second time that my gun will jam. Some guy is coming around the corner, I try to shoot at him, I just stare and I die. Can't do anything. I've died countless of times like this already. And yeah, needless to say, it's starting to really annoy me and piss me off up to the point that I'm actually rage quitting the game. Because this happens quite, like in this game, it happens 4 times in this game. And it's, I can't describe you if I've had this since the release of this game. On both my laptop and on my desktop computer, which are 2 completely different systems. And I just keep on, I don't know what to do, because sometimes I can get behind a piece of cover, or however I should say it. But most of the times, like in this video, I'm just wide open for my enemy to shoot down, and yeah. Here's the third time. You can clearly see that this guy I was behind him, he wasn't shooting at me, and I was just aiming at him. I was tracing him with my crosshair, but I couldn't do anything because my gun jammed again. So anyhow, at the very end of this video we will find a final gun jam, and well yeah, I hope everybody sees clearly now that this isn't some bug that's caused by the anti-turbo measuring thingy for console, and even if it was, it shouldn't be implemented on PC. That will be everything. Thank you for your attention, and good night. I'm out.
Our counter spy planes in the air. Friendly napalm strike on the way. Spy plane ready for deployment. Incoming. Fight to your last breath. Securing A. Friendly spy plane inbound. We're being dominated. Take those positions. Spy plane standing by. Enemy care package inbound. Losing B. Enemy B-52 incoming. We're being dominated.